All right, you guys. So today I am very excited to bring to you our first version of the new Black Series boxes, and what way to start it off with our Zeb Orrelios. Very cool looking figure in the box, and a very cool design to the boxes. Now obviously I've seen the design to the boxes the first time when they were presented to us, and to actually see it here in hand is absolutely awesome. I actually also have Chopper and Hera as well in the new boxes. The figures that you see behind Zeb there are the regular black box Black Series figures that I already previously had, but obviously I wanted to purchase these figures in their new boxes, and I'm going to explain exactly why. So as I mentioned, I have Hera and Chopper in the new boxes as well, and I actually picked up Hera a couple of days ago at my local GameStop. They had her and they had a Chopper. Chopper was already on his way from Hasbro Pulse, so I didn't pick up that particular Chopper at GameStop. But Chopper did arrive today, actually a couple of hours ago, with Zeb here. But again, I wanted to show you why I think I'm going to really enjoy collecting not only these figures, but the new boxes as well. So obviously you have illustrations of each one of the figures on the side of each one of the prospective boxes, which is absolutely cool, and we all saw that. And I think a few did notice this as well, and it may have even been brought to my attention, but again, to see it actually in hand is just so enjoyable. So as you can see with the Chopper and Zeb boxes, once you put them closely together, as you can see, the illustrations were meant to be put together, as you have a little sliver of the electricity from Zeb's bow rifle on the Chopper box there. And then of course, if you look at the background as well, they were just meant to be placed together in a certain order. So I just think that's really cool as a box collector and an opener, that they've kind of catered to those box collectors and said, hey, here, we'll give you a little something here for you guys who like to keep them in the box as well. So very cool stuff, and I think I'm really going to enjoy these boxes. So again, getting you a look at your Zeb, you have your Black Series logo at the top on our new boxes. We have the figure depicted in a much larger window, so I think we're going to get a better opportunity to see more of the weapons. However, Zeb does come in a much larger box than the normal boxes, as you saw there with Hera and Chopper. But again, I do like the window packaging because it allows you to see much more of the figure before you actually get a chance to play. So that's really cool as well. And then right underneath our figure, we have the banner that states Star Wars Rebels. So obviously what's going to happen is with each character, whichever series or movie that they appear in, it will also have that name on the banner just underneath the figure. And then we have our Garazeb Orrelios Zeb, very cool, warning label, 4 and up, Hasbro logo. And then just to get another look on the other side of the package, as we've already previously seen, you have your Zeb Orrelios, and again he has his rifle with the electrode at the end of it there. As we saw earlier, there's that would connect to the Chopper box, which is absolutely awesome. And then in the backdrop behind Zeb there, you can see there's a couple of silhouettes of planets, and you have the purplish coloring that kind of fades from light to dark as it goes to the bottom. And then you have Garazeb Zeb Orrelios right underneath that. Very cool and lovely design to the side of the box. And then for your back side of the box, you have your Zeb illustration again with his rifle in the purplish color. You have your Garazeb Orrelios Black Series logo, and then of course we also have our description of the character. And then we do have our numbering system, and we're starting back over at 1 here with our Star Wars Rebel banner right there, just underneath that in the back of the box. So the numbering system will continue, but it will be on the back side of the box. Very cool stuff, guys. And then to read our description on our figure, meet the muscle of the Ghost team. Garazeb Zeb Orrelios was a cunning Lasat honor guard who adopted the cause of the rebellion against the rebels. Very cool description of our character. And then to complete the back of the box, we have our attention information, warning information, other readables, Disney logo, and Hasbro logo. And then for the other side of the box, we have done away with the name of the figure on the side of the box and replaced it simply with the Star Wars Black Series logo and the banner that wraps around from the front, as well as the window, which will wrap around the side of the box as well. Your top side of the box, we see the return of the top window on the box for those who like to illuminate their figure in their cabinets. All right, you guys, so we have Zeb out of his box, and he is a really amazing looking figure right out of the box. First impressions, guys. Now, I have had a little bit of trouble trying to get him to stand a little bit, but the articulation in the feet seem to be a little bit different than usual, so something to get used to. But let's get you guys a closer look at the figure, guys. So getting you guys a closer look at Zeb. Really amazing guy, really amazing looking figure. Very big guy, very beefy figure, very heavy. Lots of very cool detail. Get you a closer look at the face sculpt. I think it's amazing, based off an animated character thus far. Hopefully we will see him in live action. But you see there's very nice detail in the outfit. The design on the shoulder is really nice. Features on the armor. Just really nice stuff. Around the legs. He's just an awesome figure. You have the 2 peg holes in the back to place his weapon when not in use, and we'll get a look at that in just a moment. But he is a really nice figure. All right, guys, so let's get into articulation. So your Zeb Orrelios is going to give you a straight like so. You get an elbow bend that goes back about that far. Then, of course, he does go all the way around there. He will give you a very nice T-pose. Very nice. The twist is in the elbow. You also have a twist in the wrist. You have a hinge in the wrist that goes up and down. On this side, your hinge goes back and forth. In the leg area, your Zeb is going to kick out about that far. He's going to give you a knee high that's about that far. So you have the double hinge knee, which will get you about that far. He can actually just about kick his butt there. So that is really good articulation there. Your Zeb Orrelios is going to kick out about that far. Zeb is going to give you a wide stance about that far. Your twist is going to be at the thigh. So you have a twist at the thigh. You also have a twist at the ankle. There's a twist at the ankle. And then there also is a slight hinge. So the ankle, there's like 2 different ankles. There's an ankle joint there. And then there's also a slight joint there. So you almost have 2 ankle joints, which I can best describe those 2 different joints there. There is a slight rocker in the ankle, the bottom ankle. In the torso, he's gonna go down about that far, back about that far. You have a really, really nice rotation in the waist area. And then in the head area, down about that far, back that far, you have a good left to right twist. He can actually go all the way around for you. And there is a bit of a head nod as well in the head area. So really, really cool articulation with your Zeb Orrelios Rebels 6-inch Black Series figure. And then getting you a look at Zeb's weapon. It operates as an electro staff as well as a bow rifle. So that is cool. This is obviously the electro staff position. And then once you take the electrodes off and retract the poles, you have your bow rifle, the handle and the trigger there. Very cool. We'll get it in our character's hand. So with the bow rifle in your figure's hand, you have a very, very cool weapon for your figure. Absolutely awesome looking weapon. So again, to get you a look at how the weapon fits onto the back, you have the 2 peg holes there, and you have 2 pegs on the weapon itself, and you simply place the weapon into the peg, and now you have the weapon properly stored on your figure, and he is ready to go, ready for some action. So that is very, very awesome stuff. Here is your Chewbacca standing next to your Zeb Orrelios. This is obviously the Chewbacca from the Han Solo line of figures from the Solo film. Very cool. So as you can see, they're roughly about the same height. So that's very, very awesome. So there is your Zeb Orrelios 6-inch Black Series figure, guys. A very awesome figure. Absolutely love this figure. I really can't find too many things wrong with it. The articulation, specifically in the ankle, takes a little time to get used to, but once you get used to it, you can get some really cool and dynamic poses with this particular figure. So it is a very awesome figure. Probably is going to make the top 10 year-end review of Black Series figures, guys. So really awesome figure, but I'd like to know, have you picked up this figure? Have you received your Zeb Orrelios figure already? Do you have the complete set of Rebel figures right here as I do, guys? And incidentally, if you're wondering, the Kanan Jarrus is a customized head sculpt. I did have that customized from a vendor off of eBay. If you want to know who that vendor is, I will put a link down below in the description. So guys, again, let me know what your thoughts are in regards to the 6-inch Black Series Zeb, and also let me know, what do you think of the new boxes as well? Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost. May the Force be with you always.